I'm just trying to think. I know how I want to say it. I just have to. In the summer of 2008, I was working with my mentor, Dr. George Curry, out of Windsor, Connecticut. I was an associate chiropractor for him. I was going to go home and visit my dad and my family for the holiday. It was around the 4th of July. And my father was in the midst of a manic episode. He's bipolar. And at the time, I told Dr. Curry about it, and I said, there's nothing I can do. And he said, you need to adjust his atlas, check him. I said, well, what the hell is that going to do? All my life, I watched him get drugged and give him every medication in the world. Nothing would do anything to make him any better. I watched him constantly go through manic episodes and depression bouts for months, years at a time. I never knew what normal was for my father. And Dr. Curry taught me about Clearview Sanitarium, which was a chiropractic sanitarium back in around 1910. It was around for about 35 years. They actually had multiple sanitariums that they would adjust people and get them well from mental illness without any drugs. The top 3 patients that they had were paranoid schizophrenic, bipolar disorder, and depression. So I went home and I checked his atlas, and when I was assessing him, his atlas was way off on the right. And every 3 hours I would check his atlas. Every 3 hours for a 4-day period I adjusted him. 2 months later, I was back working, and my dad came up here. He came on a train 17 hours one way to be here for my wedding. As soon as I picked him up, I said, what drugs do they have you on? Because I couldn't believe how well he was doing. And he had not traveled that far in over 25 years. And he said it was the adjustment. I was like, you're out of your mind. There's no way. I sat back and I watched him the following day. He was having a conversation with one of my best friends. And I was waiting for the shoe to drop. I was waiting for him to say something lewd or out of context, which is typical. He's going to say something that he shouldn't have, something that was inappropriate, but nothing. Just waiting for it. He was there. He was present. He was in the moment. And he went home, and the following year I took him to a Pirate game. So I organized it, and we go to Pittsburgh, and right before we leave, he pulls me aside, and he's shaking. He says, I can't do it. And I was like, what do you mean you can't do it? And he said, I can't go. And I said, yeah, you can. I know what to do. So adjusted his atlas, and I sat behind him, and I was watching him, and all he was doing was looking around, looking up. And he wasn't watching the game. He was looking around. I'm like, what the hell is he looking at? I just said, whatever. He's not making excuses. He's not running. He's sitting here. So he's with us. The next day, I went to him and I said, how'd you like the game? He said, it was beautiful. And he couldn't focus on the game because he said it was just so amazing. He had to take everything in. And he said, as long as I live, I'll never forget that. This is something that medicine could never give me. Chiropractic gave me that moment, those moments with my father. And my profession failed because nobody told me about Clearview. No one told my father about Clearview. And we don't have a loud enough voice. So I'm not going to fail my profession. And what I do is I'm going to have a louder voice, and I'm going to recreate Clearview with every adjustment that I make. It's every single one. You're reconnecting them. You're making them a better version of themselves. They don't even know it. They can come in with a back pain, and I'm adjusting them to clear their head so that they're a better parent, a better spouse, a better friend, It's not even about their back pain. I don't even care if they believe it, because I know it. It's not even about what their belief is. They don't have to believe in gravity. It just works. It's just the number one thing. The first and the only thing that you should be doing even before all this. But we typically get people after all else has failed. They have nowhere else to turn. And we still get them better. Still. We just have to keep at it. Just keep getting stronger and have a louder voice as a profession. As an individual, we all have to speak louder and just make a bigger impact.